Hey English learners, Merry Christmas. Today's learning is not just going to be magical but unforgettable. Get ready for a fun and festive adventure as we dive into 5 new English words, weaving them into a heart-warming Christmas story. Frigid. The meaning is extremely cold, often referring to weather that feels harsh and icy. For example, it is a frigid Christmas Eve in the quaint town of Evergreen. Glistening. The meaning is shining with a sparkling or glistening lights. For example, the festive lights shimmered like glistening pearls. The next word is meager. The meaning is very small or insufficient, especially referring to wealth or resources. For example, despite of Emma's meager resources, she believed in the magic of Christmas. Bated breath. The meaning is holding one's breath with anticipation or suspense. For example, Emma held onto that hope with bated breath. Our last word is threadbare. Describes clothing or fabric that is worn out and shabby. For example, the old man's clothing was threadbare, showing his struggles.
The Christmas Miracle. On a frigid Christmas Eve, the small town of Willowbrook was blanketed in snow. The streets were quiet, except for the occasional glistening light reflecting off the frozen ground. Emma stood at her window, gazing out at the peaceful scene, her thoughts filled with hope. Her family's Christmas decorations were modest, their gifts meager, yet she believed in the magic of the season. Even in the toughest times, there's always a glimmer of hope, her grandmother often said. Emma held on to that belief with bated breath, as she waited for something special to happen. As the clock struck midnight, there was a knock on the door. Emma opened it to find a frail old man standing on the doorstep. His coat was threadbare, and his shoes were worn from years of travel. His eyes, however, sparkled with a warmth that Emma immediately recognized as kindness. "May I come in?" the man asked gently. "I've lost my way." Without hesitation, Emma invited him inside, offering him the last of the family's warm soup and wrapping him in a thick blanket. As they sat together by the fire, the old man shared stories of his travels. His voice was soothing, and the tales were like something from a storybook, filled with wonder and magic. Just before he left, the man handed Emma a small velvet pouch. "Thank you for your kindness," he said. "This Christmas, I hope you receive the gift you've been waiting for." The next morning, Emma woke to find that her meager Christmas had transformed. The stockings were full, and under the tree there were gifts of every kind. The small velvet pouch held a golden star, glowing softly in the morning light. Emma realized then that Christmas miracles are not always grand, but they shine brighter when shared with others.
If you found